my name is Courtney Burbage, student number 227592220. Temporarily forgot it, my bad. Today I'm going to demonstrate skill number 14, which is a Robert Jones bandage or a modified Robert Jones bandage. I'm going to demonstrate how to do a modified Robert Jones bandage. I've already gotten the materials out I need. Popsicle stick to do the splint, tape, cast padding, gauze, vet wrap, and elasticon to put on the bottom of it. Okay, so to do the Robert Jones on the back leg, you'll use tape to make the stirrups. So you'll go ahead and place one tape on the foot. You'll use the popsicle stick to hold the tape. And then you'll put a piece of tape on the other side of his foot, securing to the popsicle stick. Next, you'll use your cast padding. It's important that you don't put the cast padding too tight around the leg. He would like to keep his leg and not lose circulation. When wrapping around the leg, you don't want to do more than 50% overlay during the leg, down the leg to the toes, keeping it secure but not tight. You also want to make sure at all times when doing these bandages that the two toes, the very middle, are still able to be seen by the owner once the pet goes home, so to prevent swelling of those distal digits. Once you get to the end, the popsicle stick and tape are still out. Since he is not injured, you could add more cast padding, but for the sake of showing, I'm not going to add more cast padding to this bandage. Next, you'll use the gauze, and this helps keep everything clean together. Technique here. So you see the cast padding, okay? Next is the clean gauze, just like the cast padding. You want to make sure you don't overlap and put too tight, but keeping 50% overlap during it. Be cautious with the gauze. You can do it too tight, cutting off circulation, but you do need it to be firm to keep the bandage from falling off the patient's leg. Once again, going down the legs, keeping the popsicle stick and tape exposed. Go all the way down, not to cover those toes so you can see swelling in the owner. Once you're all the way down, you remove this part of it. And I'll show you this part of the bandage. Okay, so as you can see, the wrap cast padding, always keep a little bit of cast padding at the top because that's the cushy part of the leg. Popsicle stick and tape, toes. Next, you want to do the vet wrap. So it's important to remember when doing the vet wrap that you still leave some of this cast padding so it prevents wear on the pet's leg. Once again, going down the leg, not to do more than 50% overlap from each new row, and not to do too tight to cut off circulation to the pet's leg, but tight enough that the pet has the bandage on for the length of time required by the DVM. Once you get to the bottom, remember not to cover the toes, so the owner can also still keep up with swelling. Okay. Bandage. Cast padding still exposed. Toes exposed to watch for swelling. Okay, the last part of the bandage, you have elasticon. It helps with gripping so the pet doesn't slip once they have the bandage on. You want to go around the bandage, keeping the toes exposed so that owner can see the swelling, but also giving some form of traction to the pet. Cast padding, toes, and that is a modified Robert Jones bandage.